Okay, now what do we do?
Now we form a strategy.
Any suggestions?
Who knows what we've discovered?
Well, there's Fields, the head of accounting. He's working on the Lawrence Parnell file right now. He's trying to figure out if there's any misappropriation of funds over there.
What about Paige Carrington?
What about her?
Well, she knows that you've got questions about Parnell. Is she aware of what we've been up to?
Well, she has a vague idea. I don't think she'd discuss it with anyone. Look how long it took for her to tell me about Parnell being with Alex.
Is she on friendly terms with Justin?
No, not really.
Well, he is her brother.
I know, but he talked her into selling her share of the Marshall Ranch to him. I don't think she's really too happy about that.
But isn't she more likely to support her own family rather than outsiders?
The only member of her family she's close to now is Barrett, and he doesn't live here anymore. I really don't think we have anything to worry about.
Parnell thinks we're up to something.
But at least now he knows that we believe he was with Alex when he had that first stroke.
He's very bright. He's going to put the pieces together and realize we're going for more than that.
Wait a minute. You don't think he thinks that we suspect he murdered Alex in the hospital, do you?
Well, if he did murder him, he's going to be awful worried that we're going to find out.
Right now, we need proof. All we have are suspicions.
Which we're going to have to keep to ourselves, because if Justin gets wind of this, he's going to figure out some way to louse it up.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Which is why you can't say anything to Ashley.
Okay, I understand. So, how do we prove that Parnell's connected with Alex's death?
We go back to the hospital. I'll go see Evan Douglas right now.
Yeah, that sounds like a good place to start.
Oh, incidentally, did you find the Lawrence Company magazine?
It's on the desk.
Was what we wanted in it?
Right, page 5, there's a photograph of Parnell.
You and Ginny go have a nice dinner. I'll call you later.
Okay.
Mrs. Carrington. Do you need an answer right today?
No, I don't.
I won't take too long.
No, Nita, take all the time you want. To tell you the truth, I'm not really sure it'll work out anyway.
Why wouldn't it work out?
Well, a great deal depends on finding the right location for the shop, the right lines to carry.
Oh, you can do that.
Well, still not convinced that I can pull it off.
Oh, Mrs. Carrington, I have no doubt that you can do it.
Well, I wish I could be sure. But in any case, I'll be speaking to you about it, and when I've moved a little farther on the idea, all right?
Okay, that'll be fine.
And in the meantime, you can have some time to think it over.
Oh, I don't have any question about wanting to work for you, Mrs. Carrington. The problem is I'd have to quit my job at Maggie's.
Maggie is the one who's been taking care of your little boy.
Yeah, and oh, she's been so good to me. I just can't leave her high and dry.
Well, think about it, all right?
Okay.
Oh, I think that's somebody I'm expecting for dinner.
What the devil do you think
Peter. Peter, I don't think you know Billy Joe Wright's wife, Nita. Nita, this is Peter Parnell. He owns the coop.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Parnell.
I have to talk to you, Paige.
So talk.
Maybe I better go, right?
Thank you for coming down.
Sure.
I'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
So what can I do for you?
You really think you're smart, don't you, Paige? Well, honey, you're going to lose on this one.
Hi.
Hi. Wow.
Have you heard from Grant yet?
No, I haven't.
Well, that means that he hasn't found anything out then.
Well, he'll call me here if he finds out anything at the hospital. Our table's ready. Alfredo, we're ready
Yes,
to go
sir.
in now, okay?
Certainly, follow me.
Thank you. So, how's Rena?
Oh, much better. She's a lot better now, knowing that there's some hope for you.
Yeah, I wanted to call her all day, but I decided better wait. Find out if we really do have some hope after all.
Rena's been through more disappointments lately than anyone deserves in a lifetime.
I know.
You're not going to... Justin doesn't know about this, does he?
No.
Oh, that means that Iris can't know either.
No, not until there's definite proof.
Ryan, I want you to be careful of Ashley.
Yeah, Grant warned me about that, but I really don't need to be warned. Too bad about Ashley. I really do think she's salvageable.
Stop worrying about salvaging other people. We can see what we can do for you.
Okay.
Is Iris going to vote you out of the company? Isn't she?
Well, the board meeting's not until next week. Now, Grant and I, we're going to have enough evidence by then to nail both Justin and Parnell, that's for sure.
Stryker said that he's going to try to delay the board meeting as long as he can.
Yeah, he told me that, but Stryker's general counsel of the company has to abide by the bylaws. I really don't see what he can do about it.
Well, maybe it won't be necessary to do anything.
Stryker, he told me about Venezuela.
Oh, Vicky and I are trying our best to talk Rena into going.
Oh, I think that's a great idea. It'd be the best thing in the world for her to get out of here for a while.
I think it would be, too. But I don't know if she'll go.
I'm sorry Rena's not pregnant.
I think besides losing Max, it was the most devastating blow of her life. She wanted Max's baby so bad, Ryan. To keep her promise to him.
I know.
And then, of course, finding out that Ashley was pregnant, it made things even worse.
Just can't understand why Iris told her that.
Well, Iris didn't realize what Rena was going through. And Rena did provoke her.
Well, Iris is going to find out the truth about Justin real soon.
The worst is over, isn't it?
Yes.
Here you are, Evan. Here's a picture of him.
Oh, yes, I remember meeting this man a couple of times. He was a business associate of Alex Wheeler's.
Are you sure?
I didn't remember his name, but now that I see his face, I recognize him.
Do you remember any particular times that you saw him?
No, not off the top of my head.
Do you remember any unusual incidents that occurred when he was present?
No.
Evan, you have a general impression of him.
Only that he seemed very concerned about Alex Wheeler's health.
Ryan and I believe that he murdered Alex. I know that's a wild idea, but that's what we believe.
I'll ask around and see if anybody remembers him.
I've just come from Ryan Connor's office, where I was dragged over the coals, thanks to you. I don't like that Page. I don't like that one little bit.
I'm sorry to hear that.
What'd you tell him for, Page?
What'd you want me to do, lie?
You would have had to lie. You could have told him nothing. I told you I had nothing to do with Alex Wheeler's stroke.
I never said you did.
Yeah, you made it sound like that when you talked to Ryan Connor, didn't you?
I merely told Ryan that I saw you coming out of Alex's office the night he was hospitalized.
Well, you knew what Connor would think when you told him that.
I wasn't concerned about what he'd think.
What did you think you were doing, Paige?
I was asked a question, Peter. I answered it.
Just like that.
I have nothing to hide, Peter. And I don't think you should be worried if you had anything to hide.
Wasn't very smart, Paige.
I merely told Ryan Connor the truth.
Yeah, well, that truth could get you into a lot of trouble.
I don't think so.
You're playing with fire, Paige. And you're gonna get burned. You're gonna get burned real bad.